Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another session of our live stream. Yo, what a day! Wow, wow, wow. The move I've already I anticipated for the live has already been done, so we already done that. It's amazing, man. Amazing, man. Wish we could start this early. Massive drop there. So I expected a drop here and massively it has done that. GU of course has also done that. Was a break below here for a push. I dropped towards this level. Massive, massive. But of course, there's still opportunity to make some money. So let's quickly look at some opportunities that are still available for the day. Um, all right, so let's see. Wow, this has been another one. So US30 has rejected off this level. Wow, wow. It's amazing that most of the moves expected has already been done. But of course, here we are in the live. We are here to make some money. So there is no point whining about what has happened. Let's focus on what is about to happen. And let's see how we can take our own piece of the pie as a group right here online. As you as you sliding, kindly hit that like button. Let's get pumped up. Let's get everywhere on fire. Today it's gonna be another fireworks. We came in casual, right? Whoa. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some opportunity of go. So basically, I was expecting that market is gonna be a little bit uh I was expecting price to stall around this zone so that we can get a breakout about 12:30, but of course, pre-New York Open did cause the drop. So what is the expectation now? Let's step up to 4-hour time frame. So 4 hour, we are back to this zone right here. Mm, wow, it's looking weird and awkward, man. Let's see where we can get some opportunity. All right, I think US30 might give us some opportunity. So let me see. I'm gonna stick with US30. So 30 minutes time frame. Let's step up to the 1 hour time frame. This is what we have on the 1 hour time frame. I was able to catch this sell early in the morning after seeing this nice setup here. So let me just zoom in. If you have stuck around with me on the live stream, you would realize that this is one of the setup we like to take. So this was a good one there. So now we can see that there has been a retest of this broken structure right here, and that has to happens to coincide with the psychological level at 35,200. So basically, this rejection was kind of imminent because there has been a smooth drop for about 200 pips, or that is about 2,000 points, without any bullish candle coming in. This is on the hourly time frame. So basically, it was imminent to see that coming in at about 12:30. As you can see, currently we are about 18 minutes into the new 30 minutes candle. So that buy was anticipated. Now I'm gonna be waiting patiently to see what happened, how this candle closes. If it closes this way, maybe I might be a little bit aggressive to buy towards this next psychological level, which is the 35,300 side level. That would basically be what I might be looking out for if I have a nice closure here on the 15 minutes time frame, or as well as a 30 minutes time frame. So you can see on the 15 minutes time frame we have um, a bullish candle confirmation. So there might be a possibility. Let me just see. um it's awkward, right? So there might be a possibility that we should see price retest. So all right, so I'm gonna hang on to see how price closes. Maybe I would take a scalp position, having a buy stop right here with a 50 pips target. So that's basically what I'm gonna be looking out for, depending on how this closes. Right. So a buy stop to get this scalp. But of course, if that does not happen, I'm still gonna be patiently waiting to see how the trade setups unfolds for me to have an opportunity to grab a decent trade. So on the hour 30 minutes time frame here on gold, gold has already hit my price expectation for the sell, which was basically to fill the wick that it created here previously. Those of us that joined the Friday stream, I made mention of this, what was going to happen on Go, which was basically that this should have been the first TP and this was going to be the overall TP, and that's exactly what price did. And I also made mention of why I'm expecting that, which has to do with the law of equal moves. You can see previous move here. That is exactly what we measured to have this projection, and that is exactly where price pushed to and rejected. So then again, if you were uh, confident with that, based on what information I gave that day, you would have been able to cash in on this sell, because we had a double top here, the first retest and the second retest here with a sell confirmation that would have given you opportunity to hop in this bearish bus. But of course, it is what it is. Guess today not many people are on the charts. All right, so still being patient, guys. My hands are being tired at the moment. So let me look at the risk reward. We have about 8 minutes to go for the new hour two. So 46. If I'm gonna be aggressive, then of course I will definitely jump on this. Let's see. Just hanging on. All right, so you guys are welcome. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know where you're joining from. How has your week been? Today is Tuesday, the 8th of August 2023. How has your trading been? Were you able to catch the sell on gold, sell on US30, and obviously sell on GBPUSD? Of course, US oil has also been on the sell. So today has basically been a bearish day. So currently I'm watching out for a quick scalp here on US30, a break above this previous structure here, the high of the current candle or the high of the previous candle will give me that scalping opportunity. It's just about basically a 50 pips move. So I was trying to measure up the risk, so risking about 46 pips, but the trade is not yet ripe. So at the point in time, we are still being very, very patient at this moment. Mm, mm, yep. All right, so we have 4 minutes to go for this current hour candle to close. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Four good minutes to go. We're still being patient, guys. Okay. All right, Lisa Grand Rising. Oh, you just lost 35 bucks on the last rally. Oh, because you didn't understand the last size. sorry. Yeah, your account is smaller than the demo. Yeah, sorry about that. It's all part of the learning process, man. It's all part of the learning process. Yeah. So like I always say, it's too late to give up. It's too late to give up. So hang on, learn from your mistake. It's good you understand that the problem came from your lot size. Probably maybe um, if you had stuck to the trade, it might have been a winning trade. Just that you said maybe you were buying in a sell trend. So of course, even though you had used a proper risk, it would have still ended up in loss. But either way, at the end of the day, it would have your loss would have been minimized. So now the new hour is up, and of course, the sell opportunity is not the buy opportunity is not valid again because there is likely that price will be continuing bearish. GBP USD. There's this sell opportunity on GBP USD, but I wouldn't go for it. Reason being that it is too tight. Just about 14 pip. 222. So meaning you'll be risking about 12 pip going for 14 pips. These are one of the reasons I don't really like GBP USD because it does not give me lots of pip that I require, and also probably room for more to manage risk properly, especially when it is not that trending or when you did not catch it up at the right spots. It's gonna put you in a fix. So you really want to take your time and know exactly what you are doing. So I sincerely think US30 will give us a trade opportunity. So basically, this might be the expectation. So this is what I'm going to be looking at, guys. So since I couldn't get my uh, buy scalp, so I'm going to be waiting for price to dip down here. So I want to see a reaction around this area. Then of course that will influence my decision if I'm going to buy right from the zone all the way to this psychological level. That would be about 100 to 110 pips range, right? Or let's just say between, let's not just so if I am to get, let's say, a setup around this towards my target, that is about 89 pips. But if so, basically I'm looking out for an average of 70 pips target. So it's pertinent to do what, to relax, and let's see how the setup unfolds so that we can have an opportunity to have a better trade. For gold, I'm not going to be looking at gold because it has already done the nice drop I expected. You can see my arrow right here. This was the direction I projected on gold earlier before we even had the opportunity to do the stream. I expected a break, a retest and drop, and you can see right here there was a retest before this drop here. So that is done. I expected if it breaks here for a buy continuation, but of course the sell actually went through. I personally was not opportune to take that trade, so it's gone. I was only able to catch the sell here on US30. So let's see how we can catch another setup together here in the live stream, guys. So today basically there is not much of a red news today. As you guys already know, CPI is coming in. That is Thursday. We are having CPI on Thursday. Friday too, there's some red news coming in on the pound. Also some PPI also coming in, knocking our way on Friday. So basically Thursday, Friday, it should be a big deal. And of course, the good news is that we are going to be streaming live Thursday as well on Friday to see how we can cash in on these massive opportunities that will be coming our way on Thursday and Friday. Meanwhile, since we are here today, let's see if US30 is going to give us that opportunity. So 4 minutes away, we are just 4 minutes into the new hour candle. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. Let me step up to the 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes time frame, this is what we have. Let's clear this so that we can have a nice view. So far we have two rejection in the zone. So the first bearish candle here rejected close above. Now we have a second one here. All right, three. So the first bullish candle dip into the zone close above. Now we have a sell candle came deep, broke through the psychological level, came back and close above. This also came to test the psychological level and close above. So let's see how this is going to close as we are patiently waiting to see what happened. If this also close above, then it means that we're going to take the risk to go in for a buy at exactly 1:30 p.m. At exactly the next 30 minutes candle open, we are going to take the chance, that risk to go in for a buy. That will be a buy setup, irrespective, regardless. So let's just patiently wait and see. Please kindly smash the like button if you are just joining us. Let me know where you are joining us from, and also let me know what you think about uh, what do you think about gold? What do you think about US30, Usoil, and GBPUSD? Are you looking out for a buy? Are you looking out for a sell? What are your reasons for looking out for this directions? Because as a trader, you must understand or you must know why you are going for that buy or why you are going for the sell. That is what will help you maintain your sanity. Because many a times when you take a loss without even understanding why you are taking that loss, it can set your heart or your mind on fire, guys. So that is where you go into that emotional rampage and you end up blowing your account. So I will encourage you not to get to that point. So always understand the reason for picking your trade and know why probably you won a trade or why you lost a trade. That's gonna do you good, guys. I want to send out this play as well. Let's also help push share the page. Let's get to 200 by the end of this month. Let's get to 200, guys. I believe in you guys. I know we can do it. The moment we get to 200, our next giveaway is coming up, like I said in the last stream. So you might be the winner. Who knows? Yeah, McLister, I was told that if the US30 is bullish, gold will be bearish. Oh, that's a nice information. But sorry, guy, McLister. Yeah, it can happen sometimes, but it does not happen. So basically, that is basic, simple correlation. So inverse correlation. So when commodities are up, uh, metals are down. But trust me, it does not work any longer. Looking at the current market scenario, we can go on and on. Many a times you see that happen. So let's see. Right now we are having this nice chart on US30. So let's compare it with gold. So let's just the best time frame to do that comparison would be the hourly time frame. So this is gold hourly. So this is US30 hourly. So if we are starting from 30th July, so let's see. I want to blow it up for you to see a bit. Can you see the structure? Look at this move that happened yesterday. This nice buy that happened right here on US30. So you might have said, okay, it's gonna sell, and it did sell, right? So what happens to this nice drop happening here on US30 today? And there's also this drop taking place on gold. So if you are basing on that analogy, you are always going to lose money. So I always advise people to analyze pace individually. So if you want to trade gold and US30, make sure you analyze gold and get the direction, get your bias, and act accordingly. Analyze US30, get your bias, and act accordingly. That will save you some money than trying to work with that correlation hypothesis. It's gonna mess you up. So unless of course maybe after doing your analysis you realize that okay, the structure in gold is bullish and the structure in US30 is bearish, then of course at that point that correlation may apply. But many a times, as you can see, the chart speaks for itself. So if you're looking at this 31st July, so let's so you can see what happened on US30 before this big bullish spike. So man, always analyze individually so that you don't get your account bent for no reason. So 11 minutes into the new 30 minutes candle, I still have this feeling that we are going to go bullish. So, but we are still being patient to see. So let's see what happens on this guy right here. So now we're expecting another rejection around the zone. So let's see. If we get this rejection, if this candle remains this way, 5 minutes to the new 30 minutes candle, I'm just going to go straight ahead and put a buy stop right above this candle, knowing that if the new hour candle, if the new 30 minutes candle breaks the previous high, then there's a possibility that we might get some volume to correct at least to this area here, which that will leave us with about a 66 pip target, and we will still be maintaining our 46. Okay, that should be lesser. We'll be maintaining about 40 pips stop loss. So a 40 pip stop loss going in for a 66 pip target. So that's what we are currently paying attention to see how it closes. Then of course that will help to be a decider for us. So but I'm not going to be looking out for sell right now. It might sell, but I'm not focusing on the sell. I'm focusing on the buy correction based on structure, previous structure broken, and this is a retest. Maybe we can get a correction to retest before the continuation. So this is the structure pattern I'm actually looking out for. Yep. So the next 15 minutes is coming up in the next seconds. This is how the 15 minutes time frame looks like. So it kind of looks like we are having a double bottom here on the 15 minutes time frame. All right. So the new 15 minutes is up. So we're just 15 minutes to go for our so in the next 10 minutes I'll be putting a buy stop, looking at how price is currently trading. So let's see. All right. Yep. So let's see. So gold has done its thing, man. So look at you, GBP USD. Imagine we went in for the sell, we would have been taken out by now. So gold rejected off the price level as expected, but of course I didn't see a setup here, so I could not join. Right. I don't like to have aggressive entries, especially when I'm giving out sessions like this, because when I'm giving out session like this, I trade with my reserve account, so I don't go in for aggressive. So I want to believe everyone comes to the live stream with their reserve account, let's say their normal account where they apply proper risk management, go for the right setup. So you don't want to mess up those accounts with an aggressive entry, even if at a point it goes your way. But the problem is, can it be replicated? Because any setup you cannot replicate tomorrow, maybe in the next. What is the win ratio of that setup? Yeah, that's what you should always consider anytime you want to pick a trade. Have you been able to backtest the system to get a good win ratio? If not, man, don't do it, because you might have a happy day today. What happens tomorrow is gonna be a sad day. What happens if you end up blowing the account? So, whoa, man, look at that. So this 15 minutes has even come up to our entry without giving an opportunity. Remember, I wanted to put in the buy stop at exactly about 5 minutes to the time. So I wanted the volume to come in and also fill me in while we were there dancing with gold. This has already happened. So I'm gonna watch that to see. Let me go back to the 5 minutes time frame. So I wanna watch out to see if I can get some correction. So this time around, it's just gonna mean that we're gonna have a tight stop loss. So this is basically where our stop loss is gonna be. If it comes down a bit, and I will be able to have a buy stop, all right, buy limits here. So let me just go ahead and do that, setting the buy limits. Just okay, let me just wait. Let me set everything in motion and wait. The moment I get some correction down there, we're just gonna smash that entry, that buy button. Whoa. Whoa, guy, you just sneaked up on us. Why? That's not fair, bro. Why sneaked up? All right, so we are getting that correction. So let's see. Yep. So might be a good opportunity. If you want to be a bit aggressive, then it might be the time, man. So let's see. All right, so that is where we are expecting to pick an entry. All right, so that is it. So let's see how it plays out, man. So that's basically we are looking out for about 65 pips while we are risking 30 pips. So this is a bit of an aggressive entry because of the time, but of course it is what it is. We are in, man. Just define your risks, and we are in. That's it. Always remember to use a proper risk management. Look at your account size and know the kind the lot size you should use, of course. So I always recommend 0.01 for every $100, 0.05 for a $500 account. But of course, from 600 to 1,000, try to maintain not more than 0.06, because at that point you have been able to start managing your risk, um, applying risk management to your account. Yeah. So because you don't want to tell me that on a $1,000 account you want to use 0.1, on a 10,000 account you want to use a standard lot, man. You don't want to do that. So currently we're just floating in 15 pips profit. Let's see how it goes, man. Let's see. So just waiting for the next 6 minutes. You want to see what is gonna happen in the next 6 minutes. That is more interesting to me than what is happening right now. The next 6 minutes is my focus, guys. Yo, so let's see. All right, so 5 minutes up. So when it happens like this, we gotta step up to a higher time frame so that it does not get our emotion too rowdy. This is the 15 minutes time frame. So let's stay with it. So now I can just take up this so that we see things clear. And this, of course, yep. So this is what we are working with, guys. Whoa, we're now in the red zone. The amazing thing is that exactly 5 minutes to the new 30 minutes, it is back to the area with which we were supposed to pick our trade. So let's see if this gonna be a win or it's gonna be one of those losing trade, man. But of course, all things being equal, analysis has been given. I've given you my breakdown, of course, reasons for the buy. Yeah, one thing I want to state that is it's your risk. You might want to extend your stop loss. If you wish, you might want to extend your stop loss down here, and that will be more. That is about 40 pips, right? To have it below this previous rejection right here. But what that also means is that if it happens to go bad, you're gonna lose more. So always understand stop loss placement. Personally, I like to keep my stop loss tight. I like to keep my stop loss tight so that if I lose the trade, I can easily recover. Right. It is easy to recover a 30 pips loss than a 40 pips because a 40 pips means that you need extra 10 pips to recover. Right. So that was just a closure there to help whoever has joined me on this trade. So 3 minutes to go for the new hour candle to pop up. Pop up. Right. Now. All right. So 2 minutes to go. Let's see what is happening or what is gonna happen. So right now we are back into profit and we're still on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. What is going on? The market is trying to give us a teaser. But of course, we are always ready because we always risk what we are willing to lose. We don't risk what we can afford to lose. All right, so whoa, whoa, whoa. Yup, yup. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So currently we are floating 33 pips. Let's see. There's some resistance somewhere here. Let's take some more minutes, some more minutes, some more minutes. Ooh, ooh. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Do it, man. Oh, guys, the market is teasing us. I hope we don't end up losing this trade, man, with the way the market is teasing us. I expected a spike up, but of course, let's see, let's see. Mm. Ooh, should I just shut it down? We are back into negative, man. Let me see how the 30 minutes closed. This is how the 30 minutes closed. Oh, okay. So, guys, basically, from what I can see, there might be a continuation in the bearish direction. And of course, I did not take my profits. I'm still holding to see what happens. But of course, it will be a sad one that it's dropping. Let's see. Oh, so now where I'm going to close the trade is if it comes to test this, I'm just going to shut it down and accept my loss. Yeah, but in as much as it is not hitting this psych level 33 35 200, I'm still holding it. Yeah, now we are back into profit. Can we still push? uh all right, so guys, I will advise you to close, but I'm still holding mine. I can afford to bear my own loss. Some dancing going on, man. Yeah, I someone will ask why did I say I'm holding? Yeah, I've already made some massive profit on US30, so what I'm risking is not compared to what I made in the morning. I grabbed this sell right here, right here. So I got out of this rejection, so I have enough profits already. So that is the reason, man. So let's see. But like I said, this current trade I will only exit if it hits this cycle level right here, which is about to. What is the magic behind? Wow. Uh, it's a funny one, guys. What is going on now? Look at how the last 30 minutes close. So though this is not exactly a nice morning star, so that is why I'm looking forward for that break. If it breaks previous bullish candles low, then of course, even though there's that possibility that it will just break and reject, but at that point, it might be a better place to just exit. You understand? Looking at the way market is reacting, right? But the ideal market condition, we should have had a strong push to the upside. That is the ideal market condition. You understand? Because we have had series of rejection here in the this level right here, but of course, price could not close below it. So the expectation was for that rejection to hold for price to push higher. That is why we are seeing this. Trust me, if we have this break, there's a probability that we might see a strong volume to fill this. All right, so my trade is out. Yep. So my trade is out now. So that is it. So sometimes I do this for the purpose of learning. You understand? So it's not all about always all about the money. That is why I advise you to close as at the time it was in profit. You understand? So I want to prove to you guys that the system you are trading, you should be confident, you should know what the system entails so that whatever the situation might be, you can handle it. Right. So that is why I could have easily closed my buy after what I explained. But at the end of the day, I want us to see that, yeah, this is the possibility. But sometimes you do not just exit for exiting purpose. And that should be on the basis that you've already made profit, man. I've already secured about 152 pips on this sell. So risking 40 pips, it's nothing. Of course, which is not 40 pips, I was risking 30 pips. Those of us that were still on the stream could have attest to that. You understand? So that is it. Now there is this trend line here that I already identified earlier, and price is currently reacting to it. I made mention that with the volume coming in, if this is broken, then it might be very easy for it to fill this range. So basically, I'm still going to be looking out for a sell opportunity here, but I'm not going to jump in here because I have my trend line here and price is currently reacting to that trend line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to step back to 5 minutes time frame and see what price is going to do around this area so that I will have a good risk reward if I am comfortable of going in for the sell. I want to believe it makes sense because it perfectly makes sense to me. Yup. So like I said, today I'm focusing on US30. Gold does not really have something interesting for me. Look at the noise also happening here on gold. It's buying, it's selling. So at the end of the day, you don't want to get caught up in this hulu baloo, man. So this is a 30 minutes time frame here on US30. So what exactly means that if we have this close this way, this is an engulfing for those that trade a engulfing pattern. So if it closes this way in the 30 minutes, then of course it's a nice opportunity to just jump into and ride the sell. Yep. Let me take a look at US oil. So this US oil, it's not really doing something interesting. So let's see. 30 minutes, still watching out here while looking at what is going on here as well. Nothing really interesting here on US oil. Prices at the middle of the zone, nothing really interesting, even though there's this bearish structure. If I'm to look out for a sell continuation, I want to see a nice rejection around this area. So I want to see price push into this area, then reject before I can look at for a sell here. In as much as we don't have that, so we're still hanging on. So US30 is still dancing within that trend line. Maglista, I hope you had exited your US30 as at the time I asked us to exit. You were not a bit greedy today, because sometimes greed can cause some harm, man. So basically today, the best opportunity presented in the morning, which was the London session. So New York is a bit messy. So that is why I said I was going to be looking out for a scalp here, which of course it did give some pips, just from few pips to our target price flipped to the bearish continuation. So if you want to take a look at the 4-hour time frame, realize that the bearish trend is still intact, as you can see with this trend line right here. Maintaining my trend line because it's there for a purpose. So if I put this new trend line, you can see we are still in this bearish channel. This is on the forward time frame. So this whole area is still in a bearish trend. So I expect to see price continue downwards towards 34,900. So let's see the daily time frame. So my daily closing this way means that we are going to be having more of the sell coming in. Maybe a little bit push to the upside for to grab some liquidity at this 35,300. Then we should see the drop continuing or taking place. That's basically the expectation, man. Yep. So So look at what gold is doing. It's just playing with people's money, man. Okay. So it's just a scenario to scalp. US30 is just still dancing with the trend line. Look at that. That trend line is still messing it up. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next 1 minute. Oh, it's already up. So this is too long. There's a lot of volume in this candle. So there's practically a potential that is gonna cover this. Like I said right here. So you had just three candles closing here. But of course, if I join this cell, where am I going to use as my stop loss? That's a question you should ask yourself. So there's no structure high aside from this area right here. So risk reward wise, it does not make sense. So if I'm going to join this cell, risking 108 pips, going for 65 pips, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, risk reward should always be in check, man. I know some people will be saying, yeah, so if it's gonna sell, why don't you just sell and because the stop loss is not gonna hit. But the question is, what if it spikes up? So you lose more. Why will you be risking $1,000 to chase 600? If you end up losing the $1,000, what happens? Right? So you always want to risk less to go for more. Risk less and go for more. Thank you guys for the love. Seeing more likes coming in. Thank you very much for the love. I really appreciate you guys are my most VIP. VIP. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Let's help push the channel to 200 before the close of this month. Then we are coming straight with our giveaway, man. We are coming straight with the giveaway. Do you want to thank your account or you want the cash? Right? So this can be yours, man. So let's push the channel to 200. Oh, Dickens Masaba. What's my thought on US30? That is what we're dealing with. So my thought on US30 is that we are going to see price drop. So I'm expecting the 3,500 to hit. That's basically what I'm expecting. So I expect price to drop towards this area. So I want to presume you are just joining me, if because I already made mention that when price breaks through this zone, I'm expecting it to drop towards here, just to balance this volume right here, and that is about what is happening now. But of course, we are not in the trade because we always want to see some confirmations, and it did not give us that nice confirmation. So the risk reward wise, it didn't make sense to me to risk 108 pips to target 62 pips. So even though right now we would be in profit, but it doesn't make sense. So if you're already in a sell, that's perfectly fine. So you just hold your trade. It's about to hit your target. If you're already in sell, this is where I was expecting, and it has smashed it. Yeah. So it's as simple as that, guys. So I don't want to encourage people to trade aggressively. You understand? I could have easily said, okay, join the cell. No, I'm not in the cell, so I can't tell you to join the cell. But I can tell you this is what I'm expecting, and I've told you guys the reason why I did not join the cell. That is simple and perfectly fine. Overall, today I'm already in profit, man. So whether I pick a trade now or not, the profit remains certain. So I think it's high time we have exhausted our target. We didn't get another opportunity to trade. Of course, gold is a no-go area. Right now, what is happening in gold, you don't want to get yourself entangled with it. So you just want to stay clear. Um, US oil basically might present some opportunity. If there's volume coming in, you might see a bearish continuation to this zone. But of course, like I said, I would have preferred to see a retest of this area. Then, of course, maybe a break. Then I can now join for the sell so that I can have a clean risk reward. Because you always want to go in with a setup that you can replicate and a setup that is that has a high win ratio. And of course, you have probably back tested to see the win ratio of that setup. So every setup we call out here on the live stream is a setup that has been back tested, and that is why you always see it pan out just as expected. Of course, not all the time. We do have a couple of losses coming in, just like today, even though it was a trade I could have closed in profit. But like I said, it was a learning curve for us to see that, yeah, this is the reality of the business. So we still have about 8 minutes to go for this live stream. If you have questions, drop it on the comments section. Let's hit it hard and run with it. I guess we don't have questions. All right. So for the purpose of how um this is gonna close daily, I'm just gonna give us this opportunity. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going live again. Normally in our calendar, tomorrow is not supposed to be a live stream day, but I'm gonna be going live tomorrow again. Then again, if you use any of my links in the description box to sign up either with the broker or the prop firm, make sure to send me a DM via Telegram at WexFX. Then I will add you to the special channel where you'll be having access. For example, the sell trade I took in the morning, you would have also been able to cash in that trade with me with exactly about 153 pips. That would have been a bonus for you. You don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is to sign up with the recommended broker, which is XNest. Then fund your account, initiate a chat with me, then I add you. Then all you have to do is to just to follow along. That is it. But if you want to if you want to have a special training with me, you can also check the link in the description box. You see a link to my website, then you look at any of the packages you want to subscribe to and get yourself sorted. Or you can also shoot me a DM via Telegram and let's talk business. But of course, I would like to point out this: I do not do investment. I do not do investment. All right, so we have 6 minutes to go. There is really not any show coming up. So it's just a boring chat right here. All the action has happened and it is about time. Thank you very much for. Oh, Maclista, that's nice. That's nice. So you lost $35 before the stream, and now during the stream you have been able to make $19 back. That's good. That's good. So spread the good news. Spread the good news. Encourage others to join us. Let's grow the community. As we get bigger, it will also encourage me to have this session every single day. And I also made mention. Whoa, Divine made $200. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's good. That's good. So let's encourage people to join. It is my joy to see people making money during the live stream. That is an amazing thing. So it gives me joy, man. It made me understand that at least there is still more to do. So the more people we have on board, the more I'm going to be encouraged to do more. All right. So it's free. You don't have to pay to join the live stream. It's free, guys. This is our way of giving back to the community. So let's spread the word. Thank you very much for being a part of today's session. Like I said, because we missed today's the last sale here on US30, I'm going to be having a special session tomorrow. So we are linking up again tomorrow by the same time, maybe 12:30 p.m. GMT. We're going to be having the live session again, and let's see how we can smash that opportunity. Because of the CPI coming up, I suspect that based on uh, previous data, there's going to be volatility coming in tomorrow. So let's take advantage of the opportunity tomorrow. So thank you very much once again. See you guys tomorrow. Aries.